Welcome back to Paper Highlighter. Today, we're diving deep into the world of 90 Day Fiancés Andrei Castravet and Libby Pothist. Recently, Andrei's new American citizenship has sparked rumors about the future of his marriage with Libby. Could this mark the beginning of the end for their relationship? Let's break it all down. Andrei Castravet, a star of 90 Day Fiancé, has long been known for his difficult personality. While he appears to care for his wife, Libby Pothist, his recent acquisition of U.S. citizenship may indicate that he's ready to shift away from his role as the family man. Over the years, Andrei has repeatedly disappointed Libby, and his controlling behavior has caused tension in their relationship. He even went as far as to describe Libby's family as a cult during an exclusive interview with U.S. Magazine. Although they've managed to stay together, Andrei's change in immigration status could lead to a shift in the dynamics between him and Libby. Instead of disappointing Libby in minor ways, Andrei could do the worst. He might leave her, just like Pedro Jimeno left Chantel Everett and Michael Ilsanami left Angela Deem. Andrei Castravet and Libby Pothist first crossed paths in Ireland while using a language app. Andrei, known for his bold personality and frequent clashes with Libby's family, especially when asking them for financial or professional help, likely came across as charming at first. He was fit, attractive, and seemingly devoted to Libby. However, as a man from Moldova, Andrei has a darker side, and if he's been manipulating his American wife, this stage of their relationship could be a turning point. Their journey together has been anything but smooth. Andrei's use of the cult analogy is striking, as he himself seems to exert a cult-like control over Libby. While he may not be a figure like Charles Manson or David Koresh, his influence over her has caused significant damage to her life. Andrei has led Libby down a path that has distanced her from her own family. This situation mirrors tactics used by certain groups, like Scientology, which encourages followers to sever ties with those deemed suppressive. Although Andrei's actions are not as extreme, the manipulation of a loved one into isolating themselves is a troubling pattern. While Andrei may genuinely love Libby, one has to question whether someone who truly cared would create such hardship for their partner, pushing them to cut ties with much of their family. That's a difficult question to ignore. It seems to me that Andrei is trying to isolate Libby, taking what he can from her family and now pushing her to cut ties with them entirely. This feels like a major red flag. While the Pothists are far from perfect, Chuck's business practices have raised eyebrows, and they've certainly fought dirty at times. It's clear that before Andrei entered the picture, the family wasn't in turmoil. Now, with Andrei's influence, the family dynamics have been shaken, leaving many members likely feeling heartbroken. It seems like Andrei is forcing Libby to choose between him and her family, even if she believes the decision is her own. I'm not suggesting that Libby doesn't have agency in her life, but Andrei's heavy-handed approach could make it difficult for her to maintain a sense of independence. He may make her believe that she's distancing herself from her family because they've wronged her, when in reality they may love her more than anyone else. Chuck Pothist, while not flawless, clearly adores Libby. He melts whenever he looks at her, always giving in to her requests, whether it's for a lavish Moldovan wedding or anything else. He simply can't bear to see her upset. Andrei has always been a boorish person. Andrei has shown a cruel side toward Libby despite claiming to love her. He's verbally abused her, cursing at her in Moldovan, demanding that she listen double, and has ultimately strained her relationship with her family. Libby continues to stick by him, almost as if she's been conditioned by his harsh words and towering ambition. While it's clear she loves him, one has to wonder, is he truly good for her, and will he stay? This may not all end in tears today or tomorrow, but someday it might. Andrei and Libby have established a life together and built a family. However, women in international relationships can sometimes be overly trusting, and it's all too easy to get hurt. If Andrei decides to move on, Libby will likely be devastated and will have to work hard to rebuild her bonds with her family. She will need their support, especially if she ends up raising her children without him, even if they share custody. Hopefully, Andrei is as committed as he seems. Libby can be naive in some ways. Her dream of making a living singing nursery rhymes might make her idealize her partner, overlooking things that shouldn't be ignored. While her romantic spirit is endearing, Andrei's ruthless side is undeniable. He spun dramatic tales of fleeing Moldova under the cover of night to escape corrupt cops. While these stories might be true, they could also be exaggerated. There's a certain crudeness to Andrei, especially in terms of loyalty, something I personally hold dear. Loyalty often leads to a healthy balance in relationships, where both give and take. I'm fiercely loyal to those who are there for me, and I hope Andrei never treats Libby the way he's treated her family. While their on-screen drama may be entertaining, in real life it's not as amusing.